courtesy of The Gamer, we have: gamers are terrible people, and we should stop being okay with that.
Yeah, nah. If you identify as a gamer, chances are you contribute nothing to society.
Yeah. So, of course. So basically, like,
I jest.
95% of males, you're all terrible people. That's so broad, isn't it? It's like they might as well just come up and imagine if someone just wrote an article like, women are terrible people and we should just stop being okay with it.
Women are terrible people and we should get rid of them.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, that's what they're saying. Like, stop being okay with it. That means you need to stop it. You're trying to stop gamers, right? That's kind of what they're implying. So, but anyway, what they're saying here is that blah blah, toxic harassment, etc. So, well, you've said this to me too. Like that says here, a lot of people who play video games balk at the idea of being called a gamer because we're talking
It's
about
just something we do.
yeah, like exactly. It's not just because you like being a gamer. TM is not. Maybe if you're a streamer, then you'd identify as a gamer. Like it's your job. We're just talking about playing games. It's not. That's like if you go home and watch Netflix, would they? Could you like a Netflixer?
A
Like,
net flicker.
yeah, I'm a Netflicker. Oh yeah, what do you do? Oh, I identify as a Netflicker. I identify as a movier. You know, see, it's so stupid. It's like I don't know, like why is gamer the one that gets the label? Because yeah,
Well,
gaming is the most popular hobby in the world.
it's just the thing. The reason why I don't like sort of cringe at the term gamer is because I imagine it's like the general image, like people who don't really play video games conjure up is um fat, doesn't shower, absolute like lives and breathes to play video games.
Well, yeah, it's like the World of Warcraft kind of stereotype, you know.
And
That
that like that South Park episode.
exactly, yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's what they think when they say gamer, yeah. So, well, because it used to almost be shamed, like you wouldn't admit to being a gamer back in the day, but
it was a well, I wouldn't say niche, but it was definitely a nerd hobby.
yeah, 100%. Then okay, so basically they say here that no one wants to identify as a gamer. And well, when your title article is called "Gamers are Terrible People," why would anyone want to identify as one?
Also, why would you want to again, unless you're like a streamer, why would you want to make playing video games a core part of your identity?
I know it's like, well, like people have jobs. Like, do they? Maybe if you work at a supermarket, yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, I identify with stacking shelves. Like, what the fuck? Like, even if you did it for a
I
job, it's weird.
I'm a
Like,
Tetris connoisseur.
yeah. So anyway, so this article says that yeah, the more general gamer elements have become so acceptable. We barely so first it says here that a female Valorant streamer was told to go back to Halo, which is hilarious because they don't realize that that's actually a joke. Because yeah, like they say here, the meme is go back to Valorant. That's what they say to gamer grills on to roast them. Basically, they usually say go back to Valorant because that's just like a normie game, right? But then this guy's flipped it, so like, so that in a way that's kind of a joke too. So he's kind of playing into the meme,
Yeah.
and yeah, and they always say like, oh, go back to Animal Crossing. But so then
Dude, sorry to interrupt, but did you ever play Monkey Island?
no, I haven't actually played Monkey Island.
Oh, okay. It was point in time and the like point and clicks were
Mm-mm.
me and my mum's jam.
Oh
But
right,
and
yeah, that's wholesome.
they it is a little bit, but because I remember mum playing like the first Monkey Island, but this is the the new Monkey Island, and it just looks garbage and cheap.
Oh shit! Well, you're just outing yourself as a terrible person, bro. So that's actually what
Ugh.
that's what the article's going to go after you in like 30 seconds. Well, look, I'll just get up to that bit because,
Yeah,
but,
I
but
jumped.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But first, it says here like racism in gaming communities, and then they go ahead and say PewDiePie. Like, are you insane? What the fuck?
Because
Like,
that one time he used a gamer word.
yeah, he said the N word once, and so they're trying to say like because it's like that makes him racist. So that's ridiculous. Like whatever you say it once, it doesn't mean shit, right? That's ridiculous. He's like
Poor
one of the
choice of words for frustration? Absolutely. But
sure. Well, that's it. That's what gaming is. There is moments of frustration, and you say that's the whole point of swearing is to say something horrible to relieve stress. So like yeah, it's just kind of stupid. And
but then
then
there's that sort of counter argument. It's just like, oh, he said it, so he must have been thinking it. He must have been thinking racial thoughts.
yeah. Well, that's it. They're always mind reading, aren't they?
Yeah.
And yeah, so they're saying here, blah blah, sexist and racist, etc. There's actually, I just saw this today. Oh, I could have brought it up, but there's some new Twitter page which is basically like, if you ever hear racism in a game, like clip it and send it to us, and we'll get this person cancelled and all this stuff. From like it's called like from something called like Melanin Gaming or something, which is like, or I guess it's all black people gaming or something. I don't know too much about it, but it's so weird. They're like actually asking people to like report everyone. And look, I guess so. I mean, there are lines like maybe you shouldn't be calling people the N word in games and stuff like in an aggressive way, but you should still be able to talk shit because it's gaming. It's like sport. It's like asking sports players to not like sledge each other or try and put each other off by saying mean shit. It's what you do. It's kind of part of the thing.
I'm just gonna quickly interject. So it's just like when I was like younger and playing like weeby shitty MMOs and stuff, like when you would get like you get absolutely dicked on, like you get destroyed in game. I remember back in the day the slang was, oh, I absolutely R-worded them, graped them.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah.
You remember that point in time?
Well,
Yeah, it's just like
I mean, it actually used to be, the word itself actually used to be used in that way. Like, there's this book I have called The Grape of Nanking, and it used to be a thing described to also mean like draining all of the resources out of the land and all sorts of things like that. It was sort of used in that way, like as a like a total decimation kind of thing. But like, yeah. But even then, yeah, that was just the gamer culture, and it. So what if you mention like when? Well, if is it how's it any worse than saying like, oh, I totally killed you in that game? Like, arguably, isn't killing someone worse? So that's
uh,
fine
the
though.
the new trend should be. It's not, well, not should be, could be. It's not, oh, I graped you or I killed you. It's just a detailed description of what you could have done. It's just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna pick a anime character with thick thighs. I'll sit on your shoulders and I'll absolutely just crush your fucking neck. That's what I'll do to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
or I am going to, yeah, I totally just punched you in the balls till you bled internally.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, I just noticed that there's this other article here up in the top corner. I'm saying, are you into the Clussy?
Okay, okay, no, but I remember I was
But
on my phone and I was just scrolling through and I was like, fuck, there's just been an influx on hot clowns. What's the deal?
hmm. Oh wow, I didn't realize this.
Yeah, I noticed that the word percussion I
This is a parody of Ace Attorney from 2009. They sort of predicted the classy phenomenon.
I mean, I would definitely, I would find being into classies less weird and perverse, say, as being into like anthropomorphic suits, sort of on the same level of wackiness, but not quite.
Okay, so you're not dog pilled then.
No, no.
All right. Anyway, let's finish this article.
All
Um,
right. Fuck,
so
you got my brain buzzing with classies at the moment.
yeah, I know. Well, look, yeah. If anything, I hated clowns up until this moment.
Well, actually, they're doing a service. They're sort of like destigmatizing clowns.
Yeah, right. After all the
They
like, after all the horrible damage that Stephen King's It did, right?
now coming to you,
Yeah.
Pit.
Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna get back to this. I'll tell you why you're a horrible person.
All
So here we go. New Monkey Island game, which by their logic, already a racist title, obviously. Um, but then it's saying
Our
that,
parent is quite woke.
oh yeah, I bet. But then my reaction to this art style has been to shrug and think, I don't really like that. It was not to send threatening messages to the development team.
I mean, sending like abuse, or be it like great threats and stuff. It's just like that just makes you look like a child. It's just like you don't like something in a game.
Well, it
What
probably
do you, what do you
literally was a child. Like, yeah, look.
Alright, I'll stop distracting you.
No, you're right. No, this is good. This is good content. This is why you're a shit person, obviously.
Yeah. I didn't send any threats. I looked at the art style and I was
Yeah,
just
but
like,
you thought it.
"Oh," think about sending them. I was like, oh, change it back or I'll kill you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so next one, new God of War game. I heard there was a bit of something about this. Is that they they wanted to include like a man on man scene in the game, and fans refused.
I'm gonna DM you something.
Okay, okay. But okay, see, look, this is kind of, yeah, this is bad. It says here that when the game was delayed, uh,
Mhm.
the female developer was sent, Jesus, deep fakes of herself in lewd acts, and she'd been sent dick pics. Okay, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah, I mean, look, this is not okay. Obviously, this stuff is, but like to tar all gamers with this is kind of ridiculous. Like,
It's a sweeping generalization.
well, isn't God of War a PlayStation exclusive? Is that right?
No, it's recently found its way onto computer. It's
Oh,
on
okay.
Steam.
Even this one.
Oh, I don't know about Ragnarok because that hasn't come out yet. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, is it going to be? Uh, yeah, it's PlayStation exclusive. So look, don't blame all gamers. Basically, if you're a PlayStation 5 fan, you're a misogynist.
Misogyny.
Yeah, yeah. You can see that's it. You don't have to tar all gamers when you could at least narrow it down more to PS5 owners hate women. Blah 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 blah. But then yeah, gamers will be gamers. Yeah, right. It's like when they talk about that boys
Pop
will be
out
boys
dude.
thing, which is that's another ridiculous thing. They say this, boys will be boys. That's used to excuse rape. It's like no, that's not what it means. Boys will be boys was said when a window gets broken, when you and your mates will come around to play backyard cricket and you put the ball through your neighbor's window. That's when you say boys will be boys. It's not when your son fucking molests somebody.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But yeah, look, obviously they're going to bring up all of the most horrible things ever because that's. But then they name what, like 5 things here, and then they use that to tar the entirety of gaming.
I give this article one big fat smelly willy out of 10.
Yeah, just why does it have to be? Why does it have to be blaming all gamers? Like,
Also, one thing I've noticed, especially on like websites like Kotaku and shit,
mm,
is the amount of self-importance in the title. It's just like, oh, we need um more of this, or we need to talk about the problem with blah blah blah. We
yeah, yeah,
need um X, and it's just like, no, it's just like, not we need. It sounds like you want.
yeah. But it's real sensationalizing too. You know, a lot of
That's
it's
that's the word I was looking for.
clickbait. Yeah, yeah.